Hello, and welcome to another edition of Paranormal Activity and Mysterious Stories. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is supposedly a video of a helicopter carrying what looks to be a UFO in Iraq. Also have this YouTube video of a Tic Toc UFO seen from a plane. Have this video of some guy in Canada who caught this strange object here. And this is a video from Reddit that shows some strange light movement in the sky. This is actually very similar to another video that I posted the other day. This video is some guy, some YouTuber who is overlooking Area 51, and he believes that he caught an image of a UFO. I think right here, I think he thinks this thing here is a UFO. And then later on in the video, I think he's monitoring like this hangar here, and it looks like something flat, and yeah, it looks like something flat came out. That's all I can say. I don't know what it is. This is another video that's been out for a while, and I'll be honest, I'm not too sure how credible this video is because it just seems so wild. But it's supposedly a Anunnaki king, a giant Anunnaki king, his tomb. He's supposedly been dead for several hundreds, if not thousands of years. And yeah, like I said, I always thought this video was fake, but I've been wrong many times, so I don't know. I'll put a link and you can check it out yourself and make your own determinations. This is an interesting article about fast superhighways discovered through the solar system. And also have this video here of LiDAR tech detected vast ancient villages in the Amazon rainforest. Also have this report of a woman who had a violent encounter with a Bigfoot. And then last is something I found on my Facebook feed of just some hunting noises that this hunter captured. Again, you know, I have no idea if this is real or what, but it's interesting. Very interesting. So anyways, let's go to this first video here. Like I said, you know, I always thought that this video was phony. I never believed this thing because it just seems too I can't say it's unrealistic, but I don't know. This video just never felt authentic to me, but I've been wrong many times. So I know that I'm not in any position to determine whether or not a video is real or fake. I've been fooled too many times to be able to say with 100% confidence whether something is real or not. So anyways, let's go to this next one. Let's see, this is, yes, a UFO taken from a plane, and you can see there's definitely something out there. Yeah, that definitely looks like a Tic Toc UFO. And you know, like if you follow my channel, you know I'm making these videos every single day. And although this video was taken in 2019, the number of videos that are out there that I believe to be authentic I just don't think that all of these sightings are from crafts that are coming from other dimensions or other galaxies or, other planets. I definitely think that a lot of times when we see these USOs and UFOs shooting out of oceans and lakes and then flying out into space, I would have to surmise that they must be going to other planets and other galaxies and maybe even other dimensions. But they always come back here, because there are numerous videos of spaceships coming from space and going into our oceans. So why wouldn't you conclude that they must have bases or civilizations under there? And I've also heard some people, try to make the argument that these crafts are some kind of interdimensional entities, or they're not real. They're some kind of spirit or something. I don't understand how you can't just accept the fact that there are other sentient beings that may not look like us, or maybe they do look like us, but they operate these crafts and they live in the parts of the oceans that we don't explore. People, we live on an ocean planet. Only 30% of this planet is land. 70% of it is water. And there's 95% of that water that we don't know anything about. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that the reason why maybe we're not allowed to explore those areas, because then it would reveal the fact that we're not alone on this planet. But anyways, let me go to this next video here. Let me go full screen on this one. Yeah, this guy first, in the beginning here, yeah, he's trying to find his footing, so to say. It's a really herky-jerky video, so I'm just going to start it here. Definitely something strange up there. Oh, I wonder, it looks like, or I thought it was going to drop something else. Wow, it looks like it's trying to disappear or something. I think this guy's just having some, yeah, I wish people, I know this guy probably wasn't expecting to, capture a UFO, but it'd be nice if we could get some of these shots on a tripod. Anyways, let me go to this next video.
There's nothing in the sky. From the ground,
Somebody please explain this to me.
there's nothing from the ground shooting up into the sky. That's not a from the ground.
Somebody please explain this to me.
There's nothing from the ground shooting up into the sky. That's not a damn airplane. What in the hell is it? We gotta send this video in.
My gosh.
We gotta stop cussing on this video so we can.
You're the only one cussing.
Well, goodness gracious alive, there's aliens in the sky.
Yeah, this is something definitely strange. Like, why do those lights keep shooting out that way?
This is going. Let's see if I can catch it going through the sky.
Yeah, we're going on like 30 minutes of footage of this. And we have no explanation.
And then they go back to one. And then
Yeah,
they
this
spread
is
apart
crazy.
again. This can't be real, bro.
This is crazy.
Alright, but I'm not gonna sit here all night and watch it.
We can't.
I'm not camping.
Yeah, I'm going to say this again. Whatever this is, this isn't the first time something like this has been filmed. And whatever this is, they are not coming from other dimensions or from other galaxies just to come into our atmosphere and do this. I think that we just happen to catch the normal routines of this advanced species that also lives on the planet, the same way our military conducts exercises, and we have corporations doing whatever, sending ships or planes out to inspect something. I think that our neighbors must be doing the same thing. They are merely conducting routine business, and we occasionally happen to see them. you know, whenever they're just doing their thing. But folks, we're not alone on this planet. The more of these videos I make, the more I'm convinced. Let me go to this next video here. This is some guy that's, you know, way up in the hills filming Area 51. And like I said, you know, he thinks that this here is a UFO. And then later on, he catches something coming out of this hangar. And it definitely looks long and flat. Yeah, this guy's having trouble keeping his camera steady too. Oh, you know what? I just saw. Let me go back a second. Yeah, I think right here he sees. Oh yeah, you can kind of make this thing out here. I think we see it go into the hangar. Yeah, it does. You can kind of see something move into the hangar. You see this little smudge here? Watch it move into the hangar. Yeah, it just moved into the hangar. But anyways, I can't, you know, play this whole thing. I'll get hit with copyright violations. But of course, I will leave a link in the description so you can check it out yourself. Yeah, this video here, like I said in the beginning, I never was convinced that this is real. Let me turn this music down. We don't need to hear this crazy music. Yeah, now this is supposedly, you know, a giant Anunnaki king. I mean, do you think that looks real? I think that newspaper was in there just to show a date. Look at all that hair. Well, again, this is as much as the video I want to play. I just want to introduce people to this, you know. I will always leave links in the description so that you can check these out yourself. Let me go to this next article here. Fast superhighways through the solar system discovered. Scientists find routes using arches and chaos that can lead to much faster space travel. Researchers discovered a route through the solar system that can allow for much faster spacecraft travel. The path takes advantage of arches of chaos within space manifolds. The scientists think this celestial superhighway can help humans get to the far reaches of the galaxy. Humanity could be making its way through the solar system much faster thanks to the discovery of a new superhighway network among space manifolds. Don't get your engines roaring along this celestial autobahn just yet, but the researchers believe the new pathways can eventually be used by spacecraft to get to the outer reaches of our solar system with relative haste. Interesting. You know, again, I'm a firm believer that we already have a space fleet. You know, that guy Gary McKinnon, he did that research. He found a list of non-terrestrial officers and ship-to-ship transfers from ships that aren't listed in any of the directories of, you know, of any of the battleships or warships or aircraft carriers. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that our government, we already have a space force. I know, you know, Trump just announced at the beginning of his presidency that, you know, that we're going to have a fifth branch of the military, but I'm a firm believer that that fifth branch of the military has been in existence for many years. And if you find some videos by John Walston, he has these amazing videos of what he thinks are crafts that are way out in space, and you can see them move. So yeah, if you want to see what looks to be giant spacecraft in space, look for videos by John Leonard Walson. Okay, let me go to this next video here. This is a LiDAR tech detects vast ancient villages in Amazon rainforest. Let me just give you a quick preview of this video here.
Archaeologists, however, had yet to look for mouth villages in the Brazilian state of Acre. So, an international group of researchers teamed up to survey the area with LiDAR, or light detection and ranging. With this technique, billions of laser shots from overhead, in this case from a helicopter, penetrate the canopy of the rainforest and map the landscape below. The LiDAR survey, combined with satellite data, revealed a remarkable 25 circular mouth villages and 11 rectangular mouth villages. Another 15 mouth villages.
Yeah, that's as much as I want to play of this video. I just want to introduce you to it. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But, I want to say again that we have been lied to, or like Graham Hancock says, we have amnesia. I mean, there's more and more evidence that's coming out that our planet has been occupied by some very advanced civilizations that were able to build all of these megaliths. And, like he and Randall Carlson have proven that there was a meteor impact that hit the northern ice glaciers, whatever. And, there was a huge flood. And it wiped out any traces of any of these advanced civilizations. But we keep finding evidence of past civilizations in places that people never thought to look. So, yeah, I think all of our ancient history definitely needs to be rewritten. And we need to be told the truth. I think there are people within the power structure who do know all of this information, or at least most of it, and for whatever reason, they're withholding it from the rest of humanity. And I think that has to change. And I think the only way it's going to change is if we start demanding it, if we start calling out these people who are obviously lying to us, and just not allowing them to lie to us. I think I think people have to start developing backbones and start standing up to these people and calling them out. Calling them, you're lying to us. Let me go on to this next article here. This article is about a Georgia woman reports violent encounter with Bigfoot on Blood Mountain. Investigator Aubrey Brown spoke to a woman recently who said she and her friends shot at an anomalous humanoid while camping off the Appalachian Trail on Georgia's Blood Mountain. Georgia resident Alana Strickland told Bowen that the encounter occurred one warm June night in 2012 at around 11 p.m. So I'm just going to go down to, when they shoot at this thing. Here, she describes the creature's eyes as being a red-orange color, and the impression left on the forest floor as definitely wider than your standard 8 by 5.5, 11 book, and at least twice as long as a bear's foot. The leaves are really dense through there, so even if we had plaster of Paris or something like that, we wouldn't have been able to make anything, but they looked really big. She said of the tracks, everyone agreed it wasn't a bear, but we didn't tell the girls. Yeah, this is interesting. And one thing about this that I've learned about maps, okay, this mountain is called Blood Mountain. From what I've learned, naming places on maps, people just don't make up something arbitrary. Places on maps are named for a specific reason. Like either it's a person's name, Tom's Hill or something like that. But any place on a map that's called like the Devil's Peak, or Witches Crossing, or things like that generally indicates that there's a lot of strangeness that goes on in that area, which is why they give it names like Blood Mountain or Devil's Peak. Anyways, let me go on to this last link here. This I found on my Facebook feed. Doesn't really have anything to do with UFOs and aliens, but it's definitely strange. This hunter recorded some strange screaming. So check this out. Wow. I mean, is that a bear and a cougar?
No.
Or are we hearing 3 different animals? Anyways, that's super strange. I will leave a link in the description so you can listen to that yourself. But that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video